All right. Well, it's only 12 minutes after when we're supposed to have started, and we're here. No technical difficulties anymore. Everything is good. Oh, I guess we could have some like Australian folks who who could be here, and that would be morning for them. All right. Well, if anyone is here from Australia and you wish to speak up on behalf of people who are properly having morning, we are happy to hear from you. But in the meantime, the rest of us will be in various stages of nighttime through afternoon. I think covers the rest of us. I guess I should hit the button. But yeah, welcome and hello. It has been a little bit, hasn't it? And by that I mean, I guess, an entire week. Um, and I have been a very busy Lauren. So if I seem a little bit scattered, that's why. The good news is my memory is mostly functioning better than it ever has. The bad news is I had some candy bars for dinner, so I'm maybe not making the most responsible decisions with my life right now. Um, I'm gonna get groceries tomorrow. I think I have no choice in the matter. Don't be like me. Um, so the move is going to be happening between next week and the following week. So I will start moving stuff over on Thursday of next week because that's the day that my friend is available to move stuff. I think that may involve moving over my desktop computer, which would mean that we will not have our Thursday night stream next week, but we should be fine for Tuesday, unless I'm freaking out about packing. But I shouldn't be freaking out about packing. We'll see how it goes. I always overestimate my ability to handle things and stream. Doesn't always go great. Um, but yeah, so there is a move on the horizon. But it's just across town. Not even across town. It's the same part of town that I'm in. It's like 15-minute drive, which I don't have a car right now, so it's longer than that if I take like streetcars and subways, but that's okay because I will be on a subway line. Very exciting. Um, yeah. So I guess that's kind of like housekeeping stuff. Um, I've recently started mostly full-time-ish at my primary client, which means that I'm a little bit more brain frazzled right now because I've suddenly taken on a ton more stuff and there's a lot of it. Um, and I did not have a chance to take a break between work and this, which is why I had candy bars for dinner, which is not a good idea. And I probably will be regretting that in about an hour. Um, don't be like me. Um, but, uh, but, the upside of that is that I can afford to live. So, trade-offs. Um, and hopefully in the new place we'll settle down. We'll be able to do more streams of more types. I'm gonna maybe do like a fundraiser streamy thing to replace my computers with one laptop that does everything, and then we'll be able to stream wherever the laptop goes, which means we could do kitchen streams, which is very exciting because I haven't done a cooking stream in 3 years. I think it's time. I'm writing again. I can do cooking streams again. Like, why not? Why stop at anything? Just keep going and doing things. It's very exciting. I'm excited anyway. Yeah, I could do a cake stream. Because I picked out the computer that I want with help from Flutie Pies. And it will apparently be able to stream better than my desktop while being portable like a laptop. And that's fantastic in case we can ever travel again, but also for things like cooking streams. Because when I used to do cooking streams, I would wheel a computer around. I would wheel my computer, I think, into my kitchen at some point. I don't know for sure if that's what I did. I think that's what I did. It's been a while. But yeah, we'll make stuff. It'll be good. It'll be good. So look forward to that, I suppose. But first I have to save money because I have to pay for moving, and I have to buy a new bed that Sophie will hopefully not be afraid of because she's scared of my mattress, which is fine. I don't want my bed anymore either, so I have to not. I don't know. It's hard being a grown-up because you do things like I want to get a computer for my fun computer games and things, But I also have to buy furniture and pay for movers because everyone is in a pandemic and I can't ask my friends to carry stuff for me. Also, I'm too old to be paying my friends to move stuff for me. I really should be paying professionals. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Anyway, that is me rambling about stuff. But yeah, so we'll be streaming Tuesday, Thursday this week. But after that, for a week, it's questionable. Oh, I'm gonna play a show, not this coming Sunday, and not the following Sunday, but the Sunday after that. I will let you know. I'll be playing as part of a giant weekend-long musical extravaganza, and we're gonna do the return of Lauren hosts concerts with her friends. We did it once. I said it was gonna be a series, and it wasn't a series. But I'm gonna move to a new place, and I'm gonna have a job, and I'm gonna do that. And it's gonna be good. Yes. We're going to do that. So look forward to that. And if you're a musician friend, let me know if you would be interested in a music stream. Yeah, I think that's all my housekeeping. So I'm going to hit the record button. So this will go up on YouTube, which I shouldn't have to do in the new place because it'll be amazing internet. So, yes. All right. I have pressed the button that means that we are now recording for YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Everybody say hi to YouTube. We're playing Suikoden, which is a great game. I'm playing it on a different screen than I've been playing, so forgive me as I stare off into... You know what? We're going to do that. Whoa. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. So now I'm like staring almost at the camera. Look at my hair. I need to... I cut it again because it was getting too long, and then I cut it more, and now it can't, like, I was swooping it to the side, like, swoop, swoop, but I can't do that because it's too short, so maybe I'll just, like, make it stick up. That doesn't work. I don't have spiky hero hair. McDowell kind of does. I used to have enough hair to be able to do that sort of thing. I've been taking my vitamins, so I will have hair again someday, they tell me. There we go. Okay. I need to cover this song. Even if I cover the, like, slower version of it. Okay, what was I doing? I'm too busy singing along to think. My brain has been replaced by music notes. You know how it goes. I have a boat. Why am I on my boat? I have the ability to teleport. I was recruiting a bunch of folks. We wanted to go to Scarleticia. Oh, pirates! Thank you, Greg. Okay, where are the pirates? Oh, I found the pirates a while ago. Let's do... Here we go. Okay. Bum ba-dum, bum 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 ba-dum, bum ba-dum. Oh, that's right. We were trying to get... Bum 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 bum. Isn't it this one? No. Okay. Hi. You're so friendly looking. I like him. I've always liked him. He just looked like a nice guy. Doesn't he look like a nice guy? Kanak? How would you say his name? How is his name said? Kanak? I don't know, but he looks nice and friendly, and I like him. Leonardo, is that a floofy hat or floofy hair? I think Leonardo is defying the stereotype that a person's beard is redder than their hair. Because he has... It looks like that's his hair. But yeah, his mustache is brown. Usually, like, beards and mustaches are redder, I think. I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's, like, science, because I lack a beard and a mustache. Angie, that's not very nice. How have you never heard of us? We're kind of a big deal. You have the art book? I just don't like the art in this one. I would get the art book for like literally any other Suikoden but 1. And don't get me wrong, I love 1. It's just not art that I love. But I really like what the artist does now. She's the artist for Aiden. God, it's such good music though. I'm sad that Higashino retired, but I respect her decision to do so. She signed a thing for me. She doesn't sign things, but she wrote a really beautiful message that someone had to translate for me that said something about we may not speak the same language, but music is a language we can all understand. I was really happy. I cried so much. Like, you think you've seen me cry. It became like a spectator sport at that event, that like everyone would stop and look and see if Lauren was crying again. I'd be like, again, Lauren? Again? I guess I will cry every time. Anytime you look at me, I will be here crying. Okay. Never change, they would say. Like, look, I can't help it, okay? I am a bundle of feelings. Sanchez is here offering us some wine and the ability to change our parties. He's a very chill guy. Wait, did I just disappear? Where did I go? That has to be a glitch. I would have noticed that. Add Owen Wilson to the party. Alright, everything's fine. It's all good. Everything's fine. What are you worried about? Don't be worried about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Oh, I should probably dress my party members, shouldn't I? Alright, buddies. Oh, you're naked. That won't do. I mean, Kimberly would probably be down with that, but I don't think we should make life decisions based on what Kimberly would be down with. Should I just take stuff off of the people who are not in my party? Detach. Do I wanna... Who's not in my party? Hold on. Flick is in my party. Victor's in my party. Who did I kick out of my party? Who did I kick out of my party? Kai. I kicked him out of my party. And then was it Valeria? Yes. Okay. Hey Adrian, what's up? How are you doing? I am... Oh good, I guessed right. Oh, who... No, I'm sorry, Rock. God, why is McDowell so short? He's little. Alright. Let's get some gear that isn't bad. Good clothes. Try not to die. You also try not to die. Alright. Oh wait, Flick, you can use shields? That's why good Flick use shields. He can use shields. Oh, Flick! Good job, Flick. I'm so proud of you. Somebody's gotta be able to use shields. Where's my... Hold on. No, medicine. I knew I had some medicines. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, too much homework? Ah. No. Well, I hope it calms down a bit. Why do I have a water crystal? We're gonna take that wooden shield away from you, Shield. His name is Shield now. No, it's not. Bum 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 bum. Alright. Let us become not naked. Much to the fangirls of the world dismay. We're gonna put clothing on Flick. He is perhaps unsurprisingly a very popular character. Oh, that's a good point, Blue Glass. I'm so glad that I have you folks here to help me not make poor decisions, like, because let's go sharpen their weapons. They're probably gonna die anyway, but we're gonna try not to. Me, stop complaining. Koten sword. Yes, eating candy bars for dinner, not my best decision. Amen became a Kemi. I'm sure that that's some sort of a clever reference. That somebody who is familiar with something that I'm not familiar with. Yeah. Watch our money disappear. Bing! Such satisfying. Like, when the sound effects are good in this game, they're very good. Yeah, it's just, it takes so much money. Are the pirates tough? I figured they must be because of the way that you folks are warning me to actually take it seriously, because you know I won't. You know that I'll just be like, eh, whatever. Okay, Uranami becomes... I have no idea what any of this means, but I'm sure that it's something clever. But yeah, so this game, it's interesting because they have to balance the entire game around the fact that you will have random people in and out of your party all day, all game. So we actually have a regular viewer who views on YouTube and leaves comments who works, I believe, as a translator. Realize I don't know what their pronouns are, but they leave comments explaining translation things. So whenever I'm trying to figure out what something was supposed to say before a translator got to it and had some trouble, they'll do some research and also talk about historical stuff. That's right, Urkumania. I am calling you out again in a good way. Haha. Oh wait, hold on, I gotta go talk to Vicky. Yeah, Vicky, I love Vicky. She's just... You just love... You have to love Vicky. Where are we going? Vicky doesn't know, I don't know. This is a bad combination. Me and Vicky both being very confused. This is roughly the region we want. I love that they're in like their old names. Oh, right, because, oh, right, I understand. Because I was like, why do we have to go to Ryokan? Oh, we get Ryokan because the Dragon Knight's Fortress place is here. See, I'm piecing things together from my memory. But I actually have a memory of this game as opposed to Final Fantasy VII, where I've been playing the remake and trying very hard to remember. And I don't remember. Alright. I'm glad you boys can go in the back row. Okay. Everybody else just smack. Oh, right. Deadly fingertips exists. Look, I forget these things, okay? Oh, they're doing actual damage to me. How dare they? How dare? Oh, so much damage. God, Yamku! Yamku doesn't even have 100 health. Oh, man. Yamku. Yeah, Greg, we're not going to spoil things for Chrono because Chrono hasn't seen this game. So, but I was trying to remember what needs that. Who needs medicine? I know Chrono, but we're giving it to you anyway. Ha 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 ha. Oh man, you're lucky that that song ended when it did because otherwise you were gonna get ha. Ha 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 ha. Like the Tina's singing video of laughter from Final Fantasy X. Oh, that's one of my favorite things. Oh, it's such classic good internets. Such good classic internets. I thought you should go to Lucan after you do the Dragon Knight's Fortress, which I can't do right now. Look at Yamku. Look at, okay, how many levels did you get, buddy? You still got a lot more to go. Wow. Fortunately, okay. Fight. Rune, show me your power. I don't know, folks. I don't know. You know? I'm trained to not want to do magic because I have a limited number of it. Oh, look at this! Our emulator's having some trouble. We're going into Blue Land, the Blue Plane. Blue, blue? Blue, blue? Yeah, the Soul Eater is just gonna erase some souls. Alright. This is why this isn't, because to balance a game in which you have to be able to put people in and out of your party like that, like the systems that work in regular RPGs would not work for a game like this. Like you can't just do what's default because it's not going to function with this cast. And I really wonder, did they have the experience going into the game? Into this game and game design here, did they have the experience to know that, or did they kind of learn that as they were building it? Like, oh, actually, if we want to have 108-ish characters, like we have to take these concerns into account, because I think those of us who play JRPGs, and maybe this is true of other RPGs that aren't JRPGs, okay, we're gonna fight them. We're gonna fight all of you. Fight, 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 fight. But, when they force you to put someone in your party who's under-leveled, it's really annoying. Like, we all know that. It's one of the more frustrating things about playing JRPGs. Yay! Look at you, Yamku. I'm so proud of you. He's really close to getting a level. Unfortunately, we do not seem close to getting that. Okay. Just fight everything. Just fight, 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 fight. Fight them all. But so I wonder, like, did they go into this knowing we should probably prevent that from being an issue? Still not getting it. I want it. It's gonna take a while, isn't it? Well, at least Yamku will have some actual amounts of health by the time this is done. Well, fight you. Fight, 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 fight. Fight the Mad Ivy. Just hit it really hard. Exactly. Good job, McDowell. Doing what I asked him to do. And like the sharpening system is an interesting way, because what you can do because of rock is you can just basically shuffle, as I'm doing right here, shuffling gear as you like take someone out of your party, you take their clothes off and you give them to somebody else. I could use the free will option, that's true, but am I going to? No. You should take out the ivy. You should take out that. You should take out that. You can deadly fingertips. This one? You can go after that one. Okay. And you can too. Okay. Bye-bye. Just like it's really unsettling. Like the Soul Eater in action, you get the feeling like this isn't supposed to happen. This isn't a good thing. I did this wrong. That's okay. Oh, is it the creeper that does it? Let's just free will it. Go on, party, go, go, go. Just smack things really hard. We're going for the question mark urn, right? But like, they're the unidentifiable urn. I don't remember what it's actually called. The thing that'll make Jabba. Which I guess he's in this area, so. Well, I might give up on this. Nameless urn. Nameless urn! Yes! Yes! That's correct. Yes. But he's also in this area, so. Frustrating. Maybe I'll just level up characters here. Brownaman, thank you! Brownaman is celebrating the 108 stars of destiny. Look at this, everybody's just like smacking the enemies. That's what you're supposed to do. Look at this, like all of these like zoomed in attacks. Good job, everybody. So proud of you. Give me a nameless urn, please. No nameless urns. Why is there a K-pop thing happening with Twitch anyway? I don't even know what Twitch does. So if you do free will, are characters more likely to do critical attacks? Oh man, Victor's about to get a level. Yeah, level. That's right. Well, we're leveling up our pals. I'm pretty sure I let a lot of Polyfairies go that I probably shouldn't have back in the day. And by back in the day, I mean earlier when I was playing this game. This playthrough. So I was like, oh, I can just let them go. Why wouldn't I let them go? And the game's like, that's what you think. You want the nameless urn. Well, we may go progress the plot some more. That's right, Dover. Okay, well, we're just gonna go fight some pirates badly. Are you ready for me to go get annihilated by some pirates? Yes. Right, but I need all 108 stars of destiny, and he is in fact one of them. Yeah, I don't remember how hard the pirates are, but I guess we'll find out. I've not been doing very well against bosses in this game because I'm not taking them seriously. I'm not taking anything seriously, apparently. Look at this. Watch this. Okay. Anyway. Don't you love watching me play games? I'm sorry that you're all seeing my terrible... Ah. That sounds good, Blue Glass. We'll do that. Oh, is that relatively soon? Oh, wow. This game is shorter than I think. Stay. Stay. Sit. Sit. Good, McDowell. Yeah, no, my overwhelming cheapness, and by that I mean unwillingness to use things that will cost money or be used up, is a problem in JRPGs, especially. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, everyone reminded me nicely to please put the blinking mirror on McDowell. Alright, can we just go to the pirates? She's like, I don't remember what I'm doing. Pirates Fortress, yeah. Let's go get pirated. You wouldn't pirate a boat, would you? I was like, you loser, you should join me. This guy is a hot-headed jerk. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna fight him. So wasting away, I don't think is quite what they're going for, because wasting away implies like sort of like starving to death sort of thing. But maybe they mean more like you're wasting your life. All right. Let's fight some pirates. Okay. You're going to... I don't remember which one of them is which. That's true! Magic exists. Which one? Does one of them heal? Do any of them have a water rune? I don't remember. What is he fighting with? Does he have a whip? Kind of looks like it's like a cross coming off of it. Are you a secret Belmont? I know your secret. Oh. Okay, well, go after him. Flick. Yeah, we'll do that. That sounds good. I mean, it is Konami. They could do that if they wanted to. Unfortunately, Deadly Fingertips is no good to me here. Oh, they do have a Unite, I forgot. Fisherman attack. Yeah, let's just go after the boss. That sounds like a good idea. Bam! Electrocute. Oh, that did not. That was not very good. I had higher hopes for you. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, everyone's unbalanced. This isn't good. Okay. Well, they're gonna be healing everybody, and the rest of us. Yes, people do need healing. Medicine. You medicine Flick. You will Raging Blow him, and you're gonna attack him, and you're gonna attack him, and you're gonna like. Also medicine Flick. And you're gonna defend. Sorry, buddy. Set him on electricity. Bam! Oh, look at that. That was blue lightning right there. That's why you've got the rune, Flick. The blue lightning rune. The blue lightning Flick. Okay. They've got a lot of health. They've got more health than I do. No? Alright, Mr. Secret Belmont. That seemed to work okay last time. You're going to... Somebody here doesn't do a lot of damage. Who's gonna heal you? I don't remember which of these two. So we're gonna go with this. And you're gonna unite again. Okay. We're just gonna focus all of our attack on one of the dudes until we kill that dude. And then we'll take the rest of them out one at a time. Hey, no, that's not what I meant to do. Did I do it wrong? I thought, oh well, whatever. Okay, well he's gone. Yeah. No, don't kill my party. I don't want you to do that. Fight. Oh, you need healing. Everybody's gonna just have like, this is gonna be the heal Victor party. Rainstorm didn't do a lot, but you know, we're gonna try that. Attack, attack, Get in on this healing Victor party. You too, man. Everybody's doing it. All the cool kids are healing Victor. To be fair, Victor's pretty great. I am a fan of him. Let's see, does this do more damage than hitting with a weapon? No. Got it. No! Oh yeah! Yeah! Good job, Flick! I'm so proud of you. Okay. Meanwhile, Victor's over there like chugging healing potions. Okay. You're going to clone rune him. You're going to attack with your actual sword because it turns out you're better at attacking with your actual sword. I don't remember. Gremio. Senzu Bean? That sounds like a reference that I am missing out on. Oof. No! Gosh, they do a lot of damage. Oh, okay. Yes, I'm afraid I don't know. No! I don't know the Dragon Ball. Okay. Fight. Now you're going to medicine Gremio. You're going to attack him still. You're also going to attack. And you're also going to attack. And you boys are just going to chill. Because nobody else. Well, I mean, you can heal Victor. That's fine. You could probably use it. Excuse me? Excuse me? Hold up. Is there a limited number of turns that you have to kill them? Time limit. Okay. Okay, I didn't realize that. Well. Oh. Like, you can't use this on your boat. Oh good, my boat. I just teleported my boat home. Alright, so that didn't work. Oh my god, I hate that. He's kind of adult. Anji, you're kind of adult. Do I need to be higher level then? Maybe I do. Also probably using my turns more intentionally. Okay, let us go boot these two losers out of our party. They're not actually losers, I actually like them. But just, I knew a number of people who would say that sort of thing. And it's still in my brain to say things like that because I'm used to, or to have that sort of thing be said, even though I'm not the one who would say it. So it's kind of nice to remind myself that I don't talk like that. So shall we put our good party members back in the party? Sanchez, I think he's too young to drink. I think McDowell is too young to drink. Okay. Oh, you think we should level up Pawn? Okay. Who should go with Pawn? Oh no. No, Chrono, no. Oh, let's throw Cleo in the party for old time's sake. I love her. It's the McDowell household. Plus Flick and Victor. That's close enough, right? Alright, go down a couple of floors. I can't take the elevator because I can't remember what floor is floor. What floor is floor? I don't know what floor is floor. What floor is floor? Floor is floor is floor? Floor. Floors. It's a funny word, really. Oh. Let's go use some money. Mies, you have a great big space. Stop complaining, sir. Oh my god, Pawn, your weapon has not been sharpened once. Alright, our money is about to just evaporate. Wait. Claws. He fights with claws. What do his claws become when they hit the next change? Oh man. And you're like, oh, it's not that much money when you first start. Which of course proportionately it is for what you have. The money that you have at that point when you are first sharpening weapons. But wait, do his claws not, does the name not change? Oh my god, Pawn. That would take too much effort to think of it. Oh, super claws! It... Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, Pawn. Never change, Pawn. Never, I mean, maybe a little bit, but also, like, retain your charming spirit. Oh, right! Tai-Ho. And Yamku. Oh, wait, no, I have to get the stuff from... Yes, I do, Rock. I have so much business in here. No! Oh! I'm sorry, folks. I realize that this might be really annoying to watch happen. I was wondering about that blue glass. Well, look, I am always being super frugal. It's a problem that I have. Flick doesn't have any medicines. That's not good. Okay, then we're gonna get some medicines. I don't remember that. It's been a while. Mega medicine, let's put that in Victor's inventory. Oh, mega medicines only contain 3? I thought they contained 4. Something's not right. Oh, actually no, that's not true. Some of these medicines came out of the inventory having only 5. Huh. Interesting. Listen to that bass line. I really like it. It adds so much. Alright, put on clothes. Be not naked. Maybe so, Blue Glass. I don't know. Yes, use the elevator. Because I know for a fact I want to go to the basement now. I live in the basement. I am in a basement apartment, but I won't be in a basement apartment in the new place. Oh my god, you won't be able to see my bed in the new apartment? I'm going to be set up not facing that way. So. Is that Soph? Was that my Sophie? No, she's sleeping. I don't know what that was. We don't know what that was. Nobody knows what that was. But I'm actually excited to have a different setup, and I'll put things behind me so you can see maybe like a cool poster or something. I don't know. I have a lot of cool video game art and stuff. But I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to lay out the furniture in the new place. Because I'm going to be getting some new furniture. Trying to fit it all in. Getting a smaller bed, which will help it fit. Okay, free will. Is this the one? Is this the one? Are we gonna do it? How many levels are you gonna get? 1, 2, 2, only 2. Yes! 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 so good. Okay. We're gonna use that to get the appraiser. Hold on. Oh, sorry, Fawn. I mean, I'm not letting somebody who's level 10 stand in the front row. Bye-bye, Ivy. This plant just ceases to exist. Nobody remembers it. Nobody remembers its name. Nothing. So, when we get question mark urn or like question mark pot or question mark whatever, we bring it to an appraiser who's like, oh, this is actually a hex doll. You should put it in your bathhouse. But the nameless one is the one that the appraiser can't identify, so therefore he has to join you because he's been defeated. Look at how many levels. Look at how many levels. Oh, okay. You're joking. You're saying jokes. You're making words that are comedy with your fingers typing on a keyboard. But the heroes aren't appraisers. They don't know what's going on. Sorry. Okay. Try to remember where he is. Alright. 21, he just got 5 levels in one combat. Maybe not. Not everything is perhaps... Yeah, I guess we can let them go. Oh, you know what I should... Well... I guess he's actually got... He's got a lot of... He has a lot of health. Alright, Pawn. You get in there. You're no longer a third of the level of everybody else. Which place is Java in? This one? He's one of them. I think this is... Wait, is this one that I... No, this is the wrong one. No, he's in the fancy one. Where am I supposed to be going? Oh, just fight it. Hit it with your super claws, Pawn. Oh my god, super claws. I'm sorry. That's just the best thing could possibly be. What am I supposed to do for the story, though? Like, I'm not getting Lucan yet, because that's the Dragon Knights. Right? Is he here? Oh, do I need? Oh, is this the wrong place? This is not the right place, is it? This is Sonier, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry. Oh, am I? Okay. I'm totally willing to be wrong about things. I thought that's how it was. I just go home and teleport a bunch. Oh, did he? Okay. Well... I could ask for money? Okay. Well, there, now we have recruited him. Okay, so Matthew said to go find Lucan. Okay. Where is he located? Where are the mountains? Not that. That's town. It's the prison. Oh, upgrade the boat? Okay. Where's... Yeah, it's one of my favorite soundtracks. I love the soundtrack of Suikoden 2, I think, more, but I love Suikoden 2 more. Yeah, is that the one I was just at? Did I do it wrong? I did it wrong, didn't I? I bet I did. Just kill the bad guys, team. Use your super claws. Oh my gosh. Bam! Bam. Don't eat my party members. Flick is really good at... Did I give Flick a counter rune or something like that? Or whatever the... I don't know. Oh, I should heal Flick. Okay. Oh yes, the boar rune! Oh my gosh, sorry. I'm all excited about this. Yes, use the dragons. I forget that I have that. Don't let me forget I have that. I'm gonna forget that I have that. Oh, and it always goes first. Nice. No, you stop that. He's gonna hit you really hard. We're all gonna hit you really. Oh, he didn't even get a chance to hit you really hard. That's what you get for chomping on my friends. Got another 4 levels. Good job, Pawn. Here. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Let's board the boat. I'm trying to remember. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum, ba-bum. Sorry, I'm really bad with D-pads. Like, I cannot find my way around or hit the buttons, right? So just pretend that I'm a drunken sailor. It's a song you see. But I'm not, because I don't know how to sail and I don't drink. So I'm really disqualified. Wait, no, I can't. What? Oh no, come on. Sophie's not sure how she feels about me singing. I'm sorry, baby girl. At least I never practiced flute, so you don't have to worry about that. I'll be doing fluting when I move, though. See how that goes. Ah, here we go. Rapids. Oh, right, because there's this little house. And we can't go that way. There's like no like indication you can't go that way. Yes, we'll go upgrade the boat. It won't improve its steering though, because I am bad at steering. This way. Bum, bum. Just gonna harmonize badly. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. No ordinary boat. Okay. So is the place I'm supposed to go near here? Tan. Is that the one up here? Let's find out. They're close together, so probably. Yes! Okay. Oh, wait. Yes. Okay. Which of you grumpy? No. Again. Yes. Okay. Yes. We need a boat that can beat the rapids. Dunan. Dunan. Why do I have an association with Dunan? This we just said. We need an extraordinary boat. Aha! Commandole. You know, I always figured his eyes were closed, but I don't know if they are. But no, I don't think he's the worst character portrait in the game. I really hate Sylvina's. I feel like she looks like her nose is sunken into her face. Alright, sorry, Pawn. No, actually, Cleo would have been... Well, don't think it super matters. So there's some science. Gan is not impressed. Nor is he very kind or polite. These delinquents. He's not even calling me a punk. Oh yeah, cringe. Just no. Crin makes you cringe. So he's well named. Yes, no, I like the art. I even like this artist's work in Suikoden 4. I don't like Suikoden 4, but her art is good in Suikoden 4. Grumio is... Oh, I guess that's true. Delinquent is what a fancy person would call a punk. Therefore, it's the same insult, but fancier. The ultimate insult in Suikoden. So I can understand such language for Victor. Victor's a delinquent. That's fair. Whatever, Victor. You can't defend yourself against this. Why do I have an association with a Dunan? Why does that name... Delinquentet. Oh no, Amphi. Oh no. Oh, here, so Gen is using some reverse psychology to try to get Commandole to agree to help. So we're gonna go into his mad science room. I had nothing against Gen as a kid. This is an engine. We're gonna have a powered by steam engine boat. They call those steamboats. Actually, I don't know if that's what this is. This might be something different. Machine that runs on oil. Lamar. Lamar is a street in Austin. It's one of the big ones that people know. I lived off of Lamar, actually, at one point. I lived off of South Lamar. I liked that neighborhood. Ah, Dunan comes up in Suikoden too. Okay, thank you, Blues. That would explain it then. No. So there's one of the towns. So if you'll remember, Chrono, the towns are all complaining that they have fancy French names, that Milik made them take on that are not their original names. And so Gen here is making fun of the fact that he can't remember how to say the fancy French name that Milik made this town have to be. See. Gen is a charmer. That's right, we're gonna carry it. It might have been French and Japanese too. Why would it be different? It's also not, it's like English isn't French, Japanese isn't French, so they could both use French. Alright, sorry Cleo. I know the music from Bravely Default, that's what I know about it. There's nothing weird about meeting a girl from a moon in a JRPG. That sounds like, Skies of Arcadia. Man, I'm hungry. I told you, let's see time-wise. Yeah, I did say in about an hour I was gonna regret having a candy bar for dinner. Just about on the dot. Oh man, is English... I mean, English kind of is a crazy moon language. You gotta do something about this town, man. My opinion of Skies of Arcadia... Okay, so it's been a while. So my sister loves pirates like crazy. So she was a big fan of it. I found it very charming. I liked the characters a lot. I thought the encounter rate and how loud the Dreamcast was whenever there was an encounter was hilarious. So, yes, my band performs the song from Skies of Arcadia because it's our drummer's favorite game. So we play, oh god, what's it called? Ixataka. Kingdom of Ixataka theme. Yes, teleport. Good. That's the right thing to do here. Why is... Okay, hold on. Formation. No, wait, you've got some help. Go up there. Commandal, you're a mad scientist. You stay in the back. Oh, wait, he doesn't have there probably is a recording of Ixataka Online. I also could just play you. We've got our studio version of it in progress. But yeah, Tanya, or my sister and I used to call it the Stealth Cast. Oh, okay. Right, item, teleport. The blinking mirror. Recon. Haha. Reconnaissance. There we go. Let's go put this in a boat. Here we are, there's a boat. I'm glad that they commit to this absurd thing that's happening. Yeah, no, the stealth cast is not very quiet. Shiny vessel. Alright, we're gonna go to the inn. We've been told to do that. Flick is not pleased. Victor handles it better. Oh man, I love this song. Everyone's snoozing. I like literally don't remember what happens here, actually. Oh no, Gremio. He's such a sweetie. Since you were tiny. Yes. Gremio is very much your mother figure. Yeah, no, like I said, I'm not a big fan of the character art in this game, but I love everything about Suikoden 2, okay? Like, Suikoden 1 is it's a very good game, but a lot of people that I play, or that I talk to about it, who then go and play it, are like, I mean, it's fine, what's so good about it? And then they play Suikoden 2, and Suikoden 2 makes Suikoden 1 better. Suikoden 1 is the prequel, and it feels that way. He's just such a sweetie. There are people in the world who don't like Gremio. They're wrong. Yeah. He slept in. He has a crew, apparently. Oh, look at this. There's just like this couch just sitting there. I mean, I guess it's an inn. You have like your little sitting room. Let's save the game. If you're staying, I just stayed. I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna pay. Sorry. I'm just gonna sing along with every song in this game. Whatever, Commandole. Let's go sailing on our boat. Board the boat. Oh, so in case you don't know, sorry, you're talking about like if you stay too late, you have to pay for another night at a hotel. If you don't know, you should tip the people who clean your hotel room, especially if you're like cosplaying or something like South. Right, forgot. I didn't know this during some of my serious anime convention going days in my youth. And probably left a lot of really unfortunately big messes for people to clean up. Alright, let's do it. Rapids can't stop me. Take that. Ah, okay. Bum, 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 bum. So this is something that made the rounds. Was it just on my server, or was it something I saw on Twitter where someone was like, this is a mood, this is 2020. The mood kinda is. Also, I'm sorry if I hit the like button too fast. Okay, so it was on Twitter. Okay. Ah, right. I seem to have isolated myself for nothing, basically. Please, sir, we must have an antidote to the poisonous flowers of Millic's castle. Oh, I just remembered. I was completely mistaken about the Dragon Knight's fortress. There is healing. There's a cure involved, and I just remembered how that ties into the story and the characters and the events surrounding that. Oh shoot! Somebody just said something evil and ominous. That would be terribly inconvenient. Oh shoot! It's Millik on a dragon! The worst. I know the music is in 2020. It's a 2020 mood of I tried to seclude myself for nothing. Anyway, Millik is here. He has an ego. Grumio is unimpressed. I mean, maybe so. Isn't the song just ridiculous? Peacock Man is such a good name for him. Victor is just like unfazed. Right, that's why we have to go to the prison. I couldn't remember that. I've always loved that the dragons just make elephant noises. Like, that has always cracked me up ever since I was a kid. Oh, okay, all of the plots, like the order of things and how they relate. Because I think the implication is that he like rides in with like his own, with soldiers perhaps. I'll ask Matthew. Let's go home. Let's get on our boat. On the boat. Board boat. Yeah, so cutscene incompetence is annoying. You know what game does a really good job of not doing that? Shadow Heart's Covenant. There's a scene in Shadow Heart's Covenant where a bad guy does like a super evil thing in a cutscene and then like flies off and you're like, can't the main character just fly off? Why is he letting? And then the next thing you see is the main character flies off after him and you're like, yeah. Yuri's really good about that. Oh wait, was there a thing in the house? Oh, okay. I forgot to check the house, Blue Glass. Thank you. Okay, well, we're gonna go get the paint in the house. I assume we can go there. Let's find out. Yes! Let's go break into his house. Why not? I might actually have to go get a snack. I might actually be really hungry. Alright, we gotta paint. Excellent. Good. And people think I'm observant. I'm pretty observant. I'm usually pretty good at seeing things. But because I'm not investigating things as closely as I usually do because I know this game, so now we go back home. Will you folks forgive me if I step away for a couple minutes to get a food? I need a food. It turns out candy bars do not make a good dinner. Alright, hold on. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna leave you listening to this music, but I'm gonna be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Here we go. I had to grab a food. I don't know how long I was gone, but I ate food and it was good because I needed it. I had a peanut butter apple snack. Was I gone for like 10 minutes? Gosh, I'm sorry if so. But I really like peanut butter. It's one of my favorite foods. Probably one of the most American things about me is how much I love peanut butter. So I just ate peanut butter and apple. It's a great combo. You slice the apple and then you either dip directly out of the peanut butter jar, or if you feel like being a little bit more put together like I did today, you scoop the peanut butter into a bowl and then you put that on the apples, or you scoop the apples into that. That's what I did. Yes, peanut butter and apples. I love peanut butter and celery is fine. One of celery has two great callings. One of them is being and stuffing, and one of them is being a vessel for peanut butter. Oh, and look, see, this shop has gotten filled. Because I got Java. Not the hut. Yes, Ants on a Log. It's a classic. A timeless classic. Because it's a good way to get children to be willing to eat that stuff, because it's ants on a log. Oh, I just love that. I was like thinking about it, because the texture of celery with peanut butter on it is very satisfying. We should inform our strategist of this development. That is correct, Blue Glass. Thank you. No, it's totally alright to not like peanut butter, but peanut butter and chocolate is amazing. So what's fun for me, I think at this point now it's late enough that probably all of our Europeans have gone to bed. But sometimes European viewers will tease me for how much I like peanut butter. This is how I know, like, because I would just like show up with like a peanut butter jar and like just like dip things in the peanut butter jar, and they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm eating peanut butter on things. And then I would like bake desserts. We might be able, like, we're gonna do cooking streams, folks, when I move. If I get this laptop to stream with, we're gonna do cooking streams, and I will bake. But I was baking something with peanut butter, and people are like, Lauren, what? I was like, look, I like peanut butter in pretty much all circumstances, except if it might get someone sick, then I will have no peanut butter around. Dr. Leah Khan has been kidnapped by a crazy narcissist on an elephant dragon. But it's okay, Matthew's prepared. He's got a plan. Oh right, Kimberly. Oh, she's gonna. Oh, Tesla. Okay. Victor, are you a caveman? Oh. An acquaintance of mine. They're kind of like, how does Matthew know like a counterfeiter Scrivener. Oh, Matthew. He's like, don't worry about it. Oh, Chuck Rock. That's been a while. Yeah, like, Matthew clearly has his, like, dastardly secret life as a delinquent himself. Alright. We're going to boot these two from the party because I don't think I need them. Do I? I don't need them, right? Do I need them? Let's put Pawn and Cleo in. Pawn, Cleo. Excellent. We've got the whole party back. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. I should learn to play this on my flute. Even though it's actually more of a piccolo or a fife. Okay, so I'm going to... What's the real name of this place? Thank you. Is there anyone I should be planning to recruit at this point? Oh, Kulon! Yes, no, my teleporter's always a little bit broken. So, nobody is really thrilled with their, oh, it's funny, these flowers, I think that's Milik's flower. Nobody is super thrilled with, the generals and what the generals are doing in their areas. Hi, Kimberly. She's like, what? She can't read. By the way, remember, she's the counterfeiter. I think that's such a funny, but also actually effective little detail. To his old tricks. Is she 19? I think she's older than that. I think she's a lot older than that. Yeah, so, but I think that... Oh, okay. I don't know Vines because I am an old who does not internet well. Yeah, so if you think about it, one of the things that you have to learn to do as an artist is to stop drawing what you think you see and draw what you actually see instead, because there's a disconnect there. And as long as you're drawing what you think you see, it's never going to quite line up right. And so it makes sense that if you're going to copy something effectively, if you know what it says, in a way you're kind of just going to like write what it says rather than make it look like what it is. But if everything is her copying art to her, as far as she can tell, she's just copying the lines and the shapes, she will copy the lines and shapes more accurately because she isn't bleeding over into that with her expectations of what it says. Anyway, here's Kimberly, who wants to go on a date with Flick, who, by the way, if you'll recall, the love of his life was just killed. Which, by the way, this isn't actually cool, and this isn't actually funny. It's an interesting story element as long as the people writing the story are aware of what they're doing. Putting a character in a position that they don't want to be in because it's the only way to win the war, basically, is... I mean, maybe she's bluffing. I don't know. I never thought that she was bluffing. I just thought that she... made her more effective counterfeiter. But yeah, I think it is worth pointing out here. We're gonna have a little bit of serious chat, if you folks will forgive me. if these genders were reversed and there was a beautiful young woman and a strange man said, I'll do this if you'll go to dinner with me, if you'll have a date with me, and somebody else for her said, sure, go ahead, we would be really uncomfortable with that, I would like to think. Likewise, it doesn't matter that Flick is a boy. It's still not okay. This is a question of comfort and consent. And it is a completely okay plot decision. Like, if what they want to do here is show we are desperate enough, like we need the help, we need to win the war, okay, fine, we'll do this. Or Victor is particularly insensitive and mercenary going on here. Like all those things kind of happen. This sort of thing could affect Flick's trust in Victor. It kind of reveals that Victor is a bit mercenary and willing to do what it takes to get the job done. Because like with all of that, like that's a lot of really interesting story stuff you can do. Because what you do in a story doesn't have to be good. Like, things can happen in a story that are bad things, and good people in stories can do bad things, and that's sometimes a very good decision. Having a good person make a decision to hurt another person is really interesting. Yes, this is an Orin pendant, and it actually says "Do What You Dream" on the back. I had it made a long time ago. It's my good luck charm. And as I've been packing, I've been kind of going through some of my stuff and figured I was going to start wearing it again. Yeah, no, the Neverending Story is deeply important to me, ever since I was a kid. Speaking of characters doing bad things, so it depends on how you translate it, Blue Glass, because in the original German, it's actually "do what you want," which sounds more like "do what you will" because of the cognates and false cognates thereof. But so it can be translated as "do what you wish," "do what you dream," "do what you will," or "do what you want." And it's all the same general meaning. Yes, but the literal translation of it is it's "do what you want" is what the German version is. So there's a few ways that it can be translated. And "do what you wish" kind of works because of Bastian's wishes, but for me, "do what you dream" was a more powerful way of interpreting it. And I don't remember where I got that from, whether that was an argument among the Neverending Story fandom, which I was a part of back in the day, about how exactly to translate that from the German and like the nuance and particular direction that you wanted to go with it. But that's the one that I settled on. And I can talk about why "do what you dream" feels to me truer to the meaning of the thing than "do what you want, do what you will," or do what you wish. In fact, I think actually when the childlike empress is talking to Bastian, she says, "Why won't you do what you dream?" And that's when he says, "I have to keep my feet on the ground." And I will not quote that entire movie for you, but I could. pretty reasonably. That and The Princess Bride are the two movies that I could quote, and The Last Unicorn. Those are probably the three most formative movie experiences of my life. The only other movie that's come out more recently than that's even close to that is the 2003 or 2004 version of Peter Pan, which I love very much. It has a lot in common with those three. And that's just like, that's all you need to know for like the movies that are Lauren's favorites. Everything is there. Anyway, that's a bit of a tangent, I recognize. But yeah, no, I have an Orin. So we were talking about, or I was talking about, this scene and what they're doing. No, it's okay. I literally watched that movie hundreds of times. When I was having a really bad year in high school, I would put it on almost every single day in the background while I was doing homework. or falling asleep or anything if I just needed something in the background. The way people do with podcasts now, that wasn't an option when I was in high school. So I just put the Neverending Story on again and again and again and again and again and again and again. So I know it very well. It was a comfort thing for me. It was very important to me. Yes, no, the wolf is terrifying, but I mean, Gmork is his name, and he is very scary. But yeah, so this could be an intentional and interesting story decision that they make, in which we're supposed to kind of recoil at the fact that Victor is willing to make this trade, because we don't know what Kimberly wants, partly because, like, if there's kind of an implication of like, go on a date with me, there could be an assumed extra component to that, that Victor's making the decision that Flick will do. And this is kind of like a humor wacky. Like, it's not just like, this isn't just, okay, Hook is a flawed movie, but I still have a great and abiding love for it. If there was ever a person who could be a grown-up playing Peter Pan, it would be Robin Williams. And I mean, Rufio is amazing. And I love that he, like, then, like, 20 years later continued to play a teenager as Zuko. He's great. But yeah, so I do think unfortunately this is, though, meant to be comedic, because, and there is a certain power dynamic difference between this situation as it is in the game and what the situation would have been if the roles were reversed gender-wise, because there is like an inherent power difference between men and women in most modern-ish societies. So in that case, because the male character is presumed to be stronger and more self-sufficient and able to fight off unwanted advances, there's less of an implicit threat than if the genders were reversed, and you had, you know, your strong older man and your presumably weaker female character potentially being preyed on by the predator. So there are things that are different between the two, partly because of patriarchal society having bestowed additional power to people who are viewed as male. So it's not an exact one-for-one thing, but I think it is very important. And this is kind of I think it's more of a saucy track, personally. Yes, it's the seduction scene track. But regardless of whether Flick has more power than Kimberly or not, he should be able to consent to what he does with himself. And what other people do with him. And Victor removing Flick's agency and ability to consent to this is not okay. It doesn't matter that Flick is a big, strong soldier man and Kimberly is like a pretty little counterfeit woman, like counterfeiter, like artist woman. Like that doesn't matter. It's not funny when things get done to men without their consent. It's not something that should be played for laughs. It's not something that should be a joke. And if anyone ever makes a joke, for example, about like a guy going to jail and, you know, getting assaulted there, that's not funny. And I hope that we can, like, if there's one thing that we take away from this particular stream, which is not what any of you signed up for, is me going off on a rant about something related to the real world that's slightly illustrated in this scene. It's not funny. Rape jokes aren't funny. And it doesn't matter who the subject of them is. Even if it's somebody you hate, a rape joke is still not funny. Find another joke. So if you hear somebody make a joke like that, just speak up and say, that's not funny. Why is that funny? Why is the thought of somebody when nobody takes men being raped seriously, when it's a serious situation, then it's not funny to make jokes about it. You know? It's an actual real world problem. It happens to people, and it's laughed off then, when it can be every bit as traumatic and life-changing as it is for people who aren't men. And I think that we need to question sometimes what is normalized in society and made to be, that's just how it is. And so yes, speak up. And this is a thing I do, and it makes people uncomfortable. But by fighting the joke of prison rape, for example, by fighting that joke, and establishing that it's not funny, you can help pave the way for men who are victims of assault to be taken seriously as they deserve to be. So even if it's making other people uncomfortable when you say that, just think about yourself as like, I am fighting a good fight to protect people who need to be protected and need to be supported and encouraged, and believed. So temporarily making other people uncomfortable so that you can fight for a fairer, more just, kinder world for people who need it. I think that's a fair trade-off to make. And the nice thing about that also is that if there is somebody who has that, if there is a man who has that in his experience, and he sees you say, no, that's not funny, then he can know maybe that you're a safe person to talk to. Because this is a thing that I've talked about before, on stream and things like that, and I'll occasionally mention it like on Twitter and things, and people will sometimes come to me and say, I've never been able to tell anyone this before, but that's my story. And when I try to tell people, they laugh. They think it's funny, or they say this or that, or any of these really hurtful things, and I'm like, those people are wrong. So if anyone is watching this video for whom like that strikes true, I believe you, I support you, I hear you, and I will do what I can to try to make the world kinder to you so that you can get the care that you deserve. So yeah, it's a little bit harder when you're just seeing comments, like throwaway comments on YouTube. I will try to step on that every time I see it in my comments, but a lot of times when people are being trollish on the internet, you may not get through to them. In that case, the thing to get is to you're probably not going to change their mind, but other people will see the conversation and either know that somebody out there supports them and believes them, or maybe think a little bit differently about something that they hadn't really considered before. Because a lot of times people haven't stopped to think about this, because it's not that people are mean and nasty and horrible all the time. Sometimes you just don't stop to question what's normalized in your society. And so being exposed to another way of thinking, even just knowing that there's another way to look at something, can like turn your entire world upside down about something. So yeah, there's a lot of good to be done in modeling this is unacceptable. And that's I think a good way to approach a lot of so-called humor at people's expense. To like, why is that funny? That's not funny. Why are you saying that? Like, not even like arguing, but just like, why do you think that's funny? Like, what is wrong with you? Can work. Yeah, but yeah, no, trolls tend not to do very well in my channel, because either I expect them to behave better and they start behaving better, or they leave, because they don't really play along. Hey Gilder! How are you doing? Yeah. It's a very relevant speech to this point in the game. See, like, the way that she's talking to him is very possessive and unfair, and It's not cool. Like, this is not cool. Like, she's like cornering him. It's not okay. It's not funny. And I think she's older than he is. But I'm not sure. Ah, tea. They're drinking tea. Things can be common tropes, but that doesn't make them okay. And I will call out common tropes no matter how common they are. Okay, you know, Silica Live Doll. That doesn't sound very trollish to me. That sounds more like a... I don't know. More vigilante than troll if you're lurking in the dark. Yeah, so definitely drinking sake. Yes, Skies of Arcadia did come up earlier tonight though, so... Yeah, see, like, so this establishes, like, that scene establishes that it's not actually unsafe, but he is not happy. So at least we can, like, kind of breathe a sigh of relief and be like, Flick is alright. He is going to be okay. But this also shouldn't have happened. Yeah. This is not one of my favorite things. And I hope that I don't think that's the implication, Greg. I think that they got drunk. Or at least he got drunk. But I don't think it's implied that they actually sleep together. Personally, I don't think so anyway. Alright, so now we've got to go find Albert Tesla. Don't remember where he is, but I'll just like poke my head into places. Oh, there we go. Just normal. Scrivener is like writer, the person who writes it out by hand. No, Suikoden team did not have to do with Breath of Fire. They might be, there might be some sort of like, the musical genre that they're drawing inspiration from may have certain overlaps. So. Victor's making everyone comfortable. Oh my gosh, Chrono, I recognize that reference. Oh no! Fortunately, Tesla's not very good at pretending. He's not wearing a mask, he's just got... It's like, I guess it's Matthew. He's not a good liar. Back into a life of crime. Yeah. Revolution. So I think what they were saying there, I guess, is that he's treating us like we're bandits. By not trusting us and not wanting to travel with us, and that's because Victor's scary. Oh, Victor. I do love Victor. But I think it is important to allow a character to have flaws, and so Victor's flaw is that he's that mercenary, which he kind of sort of is. You know. Alright. Item. Blinking mirror. Let's go back home. Unless there's something I should be doing, like someone else I should be recruiting. Is that a thing I should be doing? Alright, and the pirates are not going to do very well for us right now. We are not yet a high enough level for pirates. Yeah, no, like it makes sense. It's actually a pretty effective way of doing that, which is part of why when people are assuming another name, they may assume a name that gives the same impression as their original name, so it is more likely that they will respond to the name that is supposed to be their name. Like, trying to think, like more things that like rhyme and stuff that have similar feels. I'm trying to think of things that are similar to Lauren. I wonder if that's why actors in sitcoms often play characters with the same name as them. Yep, Lauren. Ah, yeah. Hi, Shark Game. Hello to Mexico City from Canada. Porum, what about Porum? Oh, Lauren and Porum. Yeah, actually, that kind of similarities is what I'm talking about. Look, we've got some mad science happening. He and Jupo, the robot builder. Kryn, no, stop. We have a jail cell down here. Oh, right, I'm supposed to go talk to Matthew. Speaking of the science. Feel the power of the science. Which is my sword. I guess I don't have a sword, I have a big stick in this game. Alright, where's the room? What floor is the room on? 4? It is 4, okay. Alright, oh look at this, they're here. They did excellent work for us. She has a lot more confidence than he does. Gremio is concerned. We're gonna walk into Saunier prison. Saunier, I suppose. I'm sorry, my French is not good despite having studied it for years. Yeah, we're gonna go save. And then we're gonna go there. Oh man. Don't just save early, save well, make multiple saves, especially if you're playing one of the graphical text ones. Well, no, all of them. No, definitely King's Quest VI I think is the worst for many, many, many ways to screw yourself over by accident. So, yes. That's right. Okay, we're gonna try to get an opal from the nightmare enemies. Got it. We will do that. Thank you, Blue Glass. Blue Glass is helping me keep on top of things. Silk, you and I have some similar tastes in games. Okay, is that are you talking about the new King's Quest game? Because my sister and I played that over Christmas, I think, last year, or maybe it was when I was living in the Dallas area. Which was exactly the experience I wanted to have, was playing through it with my sister. We had a lot of feelings about it, about what it did well and what it did badly. She says in the remake that they took the death out of Monkey Island. Apparently. In some remake they took it out. Or something. She was trying to explain this to me. Apparently there was some version that they took it out. I don't know. Okay, I have to take it out with take it up with my sister. She's the Monkey Island. Okay, so mention my sister really likes pirates, right? Oh, I heard that sound and I was concerned that I didn't go where I was trying to go. Like, Vicky. Yeah, at some point I'll play the next Monkey Island. Because 3 is her favorite. Oh shoot, that reminds me, I was gonna look into getting the super special, super limited edition Monkey Island thing. I think that goes live. Oh gosh, I hope it hasn't gone. No, it's the end of the month. It's the end of the month. Because I was thinking about getting that for her. Even though it has Guybrush with a beard for some reason. So I don't know. Oh, Tiara, I remember hearing about that, yeah. No, I just knew that there were the Silver Lining folks. That got shut down. Anyway, the new King's Quest game is not good, but it's made by people who desperately love the originals, and I can relate to that. So, yeah, no, Daventry was a place that I felt as if I had visited as a small child. It's very important to me. Well, I did actually stream Peasant's Quest with my friend and Maud Brenneman a few years ago when he came to visit me, because he's also a King's Quest fan. I've been joking with one of my friends for years about covering Girl in the Tower, and we're talking about maybe having Brenneman sing the main part. Yeah, well, it's not so much that they're shady as that they made a decision that apparently gets made commonly of taking the money that you have, that you just got, to make the other thing, and you hope that cash flow will continue to exist so that you can then make the other thing, but they miscalculated and did a very bad job making a King's Quest game that nobody wanted to play because fans of King's Quest were not pleased with it, and it assumes you know the King's Quest series. Like, if you haven't played the main King's Quest games, like, the new game takes place between each of the main series games, so if you don't know what happened in the main series game, that just, like if you're playing the one that takes place between 2 and 3 and you don't know what happens in 2, you don't know what's going on. So I don't know, they needed somebody on their team to tell them that they did a bad job with things and that they needed to change what they were doing before it went to print, but unfortunately it didn't go so well. So I believe it was the money from the Homestuck game that they took to make that game. It's a monster at the bottom of the dungeon. Ah, okay, so they're telling us about the opal. And Victor can pretend that he knows what he's doing. He's pretty good at bluffing. ominous music. I do not know where I'm going. So I want to go to the basement. Look at these blobs. Let's just let them go. Wait, no, the nightmare. That's what I want, right? Shoot. So it looks like there's some cooking happening here. Wait. Silk Alive doll. I thought that Silver Lining well came before. Like, years came before. Undertale. Button. Oh, I forgot to... Well, some of you can carry stuff. Where did that go? Nobody in my party can use it. Well, that's alright. Oh, does Graham go to the underworld in it? I mean, you go to the underworld in King's Quest VI. It's just the land of the dead. Good, I got the old book. Excellent. Probably another Valeria only item. Come on. Pull the lever. No? There we go. Okay. I thought it was just that I wasn't lining up right with it, but apparently I just did things in the wrong order. Which scene? Oh, yes! There's so much good stuff in the Land of the Dead in King's Quest VI. Oh my gosh. And then, like, there's a little boy ghost in the dungeon and the handkerchief, and I'm trying to remember all the details of that, but I remember that I think very highly of that part of the game. Oh man. If you've never played a King's Quest game, folks, I don't know that I can recommend them if you've never played one, but perhaps someday I will play one for you. I've actually... The only King's Quest game I personally beat on my own was the first one. We are trying to get Ponce levels, that's true. Okay, fine. Fair. Delph. Viper Man. You're gonna clone rune Viper Man. You're also gonna attack the Viper Man. You're gonna boar rune the Viper Man. And everybody else is just gonna hit. I don't know if the King's Quest... Oh, am I here already? No. Because I haven't fought any nightmares. I fought one and I didn't fight it. Oh, I was gonna grab a book off my shelf, but I forgot that I've packed. So my bookshelf is empty. Because those are the first things that you pack, because it's easy to pack. I guess we can free well it up. It's not even just patience. I mean, this is a special kind of patience. I wouldn't play a King's Quest game without a walkthrough. The only one that you can beat without a walkthrough, as far as I'm concerned, is the first game, because it's the shortest, it's the easiest, and it depends on knowing a lot about fairy tales, folk tales, and fables, which I do. So when you're like, there's a troll on that bridge, and then you're like, oh, there's a goat over there, you're like, I know what to do. There is no excuse for the Rumpelstiltskin puzzle, no. The Rumpelstiltskin puzzle and the bridge in King's Quest 2. Look, okay, they made a dragon sound like an elephant, alright? Oh, I have to fight you guys. Fine. Make me actually think about what I'm doing. you know, I bet that the remake. Oh, they cut out the bridge puzzle. Well, that's good, 'cause it's not really a puzzle so much as you have a finite number of times you can go over the bridge. Nobody ever tells you this. And once you've gone over the bridge, the maximum number of times the bridge breaks, but you need to cross the bridge to progress in the game. It's a very bad decision. It's not a good decision. Bye-bye, soldier. Okay, well, Silk, do you like Final Fantasy VI? I'm obligated to ask this now. Yeah, Flick is really good at countering. I must have put the counter thing on him. Okay, Silk. We have the same taste in video games. I lead a video game cover band called The Returners. This is actually... You'll notice it has the Phoenix Esper on it because I'm obsessed with Locke and Sully's. Suspicious characters you may not pass. That's actually the like non-blind playthrough that I did right before Suikoden was walking people through Final Fantasy VI, in which I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna exercise self-control. Rune. No! Yeah, we're gonna just send him to the Shadow Realm. Like where does the Soul Eater just like eat them and like their soul goes into the rune? I assume that's what it does. It consumes them. I mean, that makes sense with what Chrono doesn't yet know, but we know about what the Soul Eater is and what it does. It is more than 50,000 words now. I wrote like an almost 9,000 word chapter, okay? And I wrote like a quarter of that or more than a quarter of that like last night, so. Okay, well, we're just gonna fight all of you guys. Oh, there's so many of you! Well, fortunately for you, I'm here to stop you. Yeah, that's why I'm just kind of like... Okay, rune. Deadly fingertips. Look at me using my spells. Oh, maybe it is lightning magic time. Flick. How you feel about rainstorm? Maybe it'll do a little bit better here than it did against the pirates. Oh man, balance and ruin. Okay. Excellent. Oh, cool. So my ex-husband ran a Suikoden tabletop game a long time ago that if I do actually continue playing through the series on stream, once we start getting to Suikoden 3 especially, I will get really confused about what's canon and what's not. So, it's good times. Okay, that's much better, Flick. It looks like the pirates might be strong to lightning, which I guess would make sense in order to survive being on a boat. Survive the storm. Suikoden 3 is a good and serious and mature game, just like the rest of the series, except for 4, which is bad. I'm sorry, I really don't like 4. Oh, do I... No, nobody needs to be healed. Good. Or it could be that the pirates are high level. Maybe. Maybe. Don't be ridiculous. The pirates aren't high level. I'm getting a lot of money from this, at least. That'll be very useful. It'll evaporate instantly once I have a new character that I want to forge. I fought a single nightmare, and I didn't fight it because I was silly. Do I have to just like walk around here a bunch in order to No, I mean like every Suikoden game has a lot of kids Like, they tend to have very young main characters where, like, it actually matters that the main character is young. Oh no, okay, Silk, I found something that we don't have in common. You like 4, do you? Can I wander around in this area after I get Lucan, or do my characters start walking out on their own? I think I can still walk around, so we'll do that. Alright. I guess actually, I always thought of Deadly Fingertips as being a frustrating spell, but that's because I don't use magic outside of bosses without being told by chat that I should probably do that. Punch, 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 punch. So much punch. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. Nah. Bum, bum, bum. But it's actually perfect for random encounters that are hard, but not bosses. That's just what it's for. That's amazing. I just never used it because I don't like using things that aren't refillable easily, and spells are limited here. And all right. Yes. Sorry. Most people dislike 4. There are people who like 4. They exist. I have met some of them. You can stop being so dramatic. Just put him on the drama queen scale. Such a good line, though. Those troublemakers who came to my house. That's right. He's like, I'm ready to die. I won't miss the world. Actually, I'll miss the sunlight. Bandana guy? Who are you calling the bandana guy? Oh, here we go. This is the one we want to fight. Okay. Sorry. I mean, the nightmare's not gonna survive. My monk? Oh, Pawn! Is Pawn a monk? Uh-oh, we're gonna get electrocuted. That's okay. I'm gonna hit you really hard. He's not a monk. He's a... What is that kind of... Ken and Ryu and... what's that character type called? No. There's a very specific... There's a very specific name for that, which I should know. No, there's another name for referring to characters in a fighting game. That kind of... Shoto, yes, that's it. That's the one. That's what I was trying to remember. Yes. Thank you. Man, I'll have to tell Kaizen he missed an opportunity to answer a question about fighting games. So do I just like kind of walk around down here in the basement? They did say it was specific to the basement. But although I found one that wasn't in the basement. Ryu is like a lovable dummy, but he's not my favorite. He's not my favorite fighting game character. That will always be none other than the delightful Terry Bogard. I really like Terry, okay? No, Ryu is like awkward and really bad at people, but adorable. We're fighting nightmares because they will drop an opal, which we need to recruit someone. I don't remember who. Are there other narcissists in this game? Is it one of those? I think it's probably one of them. Pawn's design is definitely supposed to be Ryu-like. Free will. Yes. Okay, thank you, Greg. Yes, okay, that is correct. My memory was not totally wrong. Alright, well, we'll see if we have better luck with this. Pum padum pum padum pum pum padum pum padum. Pum pum. People occasionally express surprise that I have a favorite fighting game character when I don't play fighting games. When you have enough times that you have people in your life who are fighting game people, you develop opinions. Yeah, I think that this place is unreturnable, so, but I could be wrong. But we're just gonna keep trying. Slimy slimes, stop. What was I saying? I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? I don't know. Oh yes. So when you're surrounded by people who love a thing, or you have people repeatedly in your life who love a thing, you get to know things about it. And they're like, you know what character you'll like? I really like the modern interpretation of Ryu though, where he's like, he seems like he's neuroatypical, neurodivergent, neurodiverse. So he fights and he doesn't know how to human. I find very charming. Okay. Bum 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 bum. There's 2 of them. That's twice the opportunity. Yes, and we're gonna get pawn some levels. It's great. Attack, attack, attack. One of these. Yes. She doesn't do a lot of damage. It's gonna be bad news for me. Oh no, you healed everybody! The worst! How could you? Yes, that's it. Heal when there's been no damage done. Excellent, good job. Little guy like tries to punch. Do you Pawn and Gremio have a unite? Yeah, no, Terry is great. I like the melodrama and trauma, or melodrama and tragedy of Geese and Rock, though. That's a part of why I like Terry, because I like melodrama and tragedy, which you might be able to tell from the games that I love. I also have a very particular sense of humor, and the King's Quest games are very funny, but I also took them extremely seriously when I was a child. Alright, let's fight this dude. Fight the dude. Fight, fight, fight. Oh, I should probably... Oh, there's Unite? Oh, cool. I didn't know that I had that. I'll start using that now. I guess I'll maybe heal. Oh, I should have had McDowell heal. That's fine. We'll be fine. Everything's fine. It's all good. Are we gonna get the thing? Are we gonna get the thing? Bum, 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 bum. You've got so much medicines. Use some medicines. That's the spirit. Everybody else, oh, I guess Flip could use a little bit. Yeah, I forgot about Tears Free full party heal. I don't know if I ever knew that it did that. Bam. I don't like that this doesn't have music, but it does kind of have like the creepy, oh, I don't care about you. If you don't have the nightmare, I don't care about you. Yeah. He tries his best to be a great dad. I just love the tragedy and drama of that. And also he's a big goof. Oh, look at how many of them there are! This is the best! Yes, surely. Surely this will do it, right? Surely. Maybe. Bum, 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 bam, 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 bam. Oh, these things don't have a lot of health today. Wow. Cross your fingers, we get our opal this time. But Pawn will have levels. Very proud of him. Oh my god, it still didn't work. We're not gonna get it. We need it. We need it. We can't not have our party member. We need all 108 stars of destiny. Ugh. Is it necessary? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Da, 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 da. Am I trying to sing the Suikoden 2 battle theme? I think I might be. I don't really like farming things, but I will if I have to, I suppose. We might have to do a save state, though. Or I guess we could go up. No. No, I think we have to be in the basement. Man. So that means that according to... Oops, sorry. I accidentally hit the cable of my... I'm hoping if I get a laptop for my new computer. Oh, double beat runes. I remember this. Does Ronnie Bell have one of those? I think this is the only place to get opals. I'm hoping if my next streaming computer is a laptop, then I will be able to have less stuff on my desk and maybe even a smaller desk. And then I will have less stuff in the way of like my webcam too. It's very exciting. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry if this winds up being very boring. That sounds familiar, Greg. I think I knew that at some point. Because I have a gut reaction to hearing double beat rune. I bet somebody in our Suikoden tabletop game had a double beat rune, and that's why I have the association. I bet that's it. Who would have had the double beat rune? I probably have actually. Somewhere in my stuff I've got all the character sheets and things from that game, probably. Yes, Nanami. Okay, that sounds familiar. Well, that's good, Snow Blue Glass. Well, we'll keep going for a little while. Unless you think if we can, like, do we? Those of you who know this game, shall we continue trying to get an opal, or should we go ahead and head on out? I think we should, if we can get the opal later, I think that we should do that. I think we should get it later. Even if I have to, like, literally grind off stream a little bit. Well, maybe. I'm trying to think. Bum, 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 bum. No, unfortunately, I don't think there is, Chrono. 20 minutes until break time. Yeah, well, I guess at this point we might as well just keep trying since we're so close to the end of the stream anyway. Let's do that. I don't have, like, strong reactions to a lot of... Ha! We got it! It heard me say that we were going to stay here as long as it took. Well, we got it. Well done, team. Now we can just let those jerks go. And just let all these jerks go. I should probably heal Flick. Gremio still has tons of medicine. You can do it. Go ahead. Clive doesn't become unrecruitable, right? You just can't get the... Okay, hold on. We're going to save state. State has been saved. Just gonna let these guys go. I thought you just couldn't do Clive's side story if you took too long. Just gonna let all these guys go. Now we're gonna get out of here. I think I've got my health up. I think I'm good to go. Oh, really, Ampy? That is unfortunate. I think there's other characters like that in this series, and I'm trying to remember, like... Is that, like, where isn't he, like, down a back alley in that? Because I know that the big deal with Clive is that, Oh, we meet again! I'm Milik, and I have a fabulous hat. Some rats sneaked in. Look at this, he's calling us rats. Victor is ready to punch you in the face with his sword. He's very charming. I've got those papers, yes. Sorry, Milik, you signed these papers. It's not our fault that we have to get out of here. But yeah, so Milik and his plants. His hat is incredible. The spores eat humans. Man-eating spores. Not very appetizing. Flick is concerned about this. He doesn't think this is going to go so well for us. Milik is a bit of a drama queen. The spores of agony. There are things I could say, but I think I'm just gonna let this scene play out. And Victor immediately steps up and is the adult in the situation because there needs to be one. I don't know if this is the only time you see this, but there are not many times in the game that you see this. This is for this moment. This is also the only time that you don't get a dialogue option. Then you see him have his eyes closed. So I love the characterization in that scene. Obviously, like, I have seen this game. I've played this game. This game has been a part of my life for a very long time now, over 20 years. And I know this scene very well, and I know it's coming, but it still always works on me. And I mean, like, yes, I was crying when we played through Final Fantasy VI. And like, in a way, this is kind of telegraphed. We're going to talk about what they did with that scene and why it's so effective and why it still gets me, not just because I've loved these characters for a long time, but because the scene itself, even without the context of years and years of loving it, stands up to that kind of, like, it stands up to the test of time and to seeing it a lot. And it is a really powerful scene. Like, the scene itself, Gremio is so calm. He is absolutely calm. He accepts. He knows immediately what he has to do, and he does it. He has no panic. He has no hesitation. He has no questioning. Like you notice, he goes straight to... He has to make sure that he's the one who pulls the lever, and he goes straight to the lever. And nobody else even questions it. They're just like, okay, yes, of course, we have to open the lever, and then we'll go through. And they don't really think about it. So it happens, like, it's kind of in a way like a sneaky sort of thing, because you don't think about it either until that moment. And Victor, for all that I was saying, like, I think it would be interesting if they had intentionally had Victor, because I think that Victor choosing to have Flick go on a date with Kimberly again without his consent, I think it's supposed to be kind of a crummy thing. I don't think they fully get what they're doing with that. But I think it's supposed to be kind of a crummy thing. Victor, I love him as a character. He's not, like, he's a good person, without a doubt. But he's not a flawless person. He's a very flawed person, and not in the, like, has a big, nasty, giant, one major flaw thing. He's just a person who is sometimes a little too brash, or sometimes a little too thoughtless, or a little bit things. But yeah, you see when he's like, open the door, Gremio. Like, don't do this. Like, just the way that Victor responds to that is very much the action, like the words of somebody who cares about others, cares about his companions, and wants to try to help and protect people. So it's an excellent little bit of characterization between the two of them, and having the characterization between the two of them be so strong kind of distracts you from the fact that McDowell should be saying something other than just your order to open the door. So you don't really notice that, because the other two come through so strongly, and Victor manages to express the party's dismay in a way that, like, stands in for everybody, but also speaks for himself. And yes, Victor's hunch was right, and that's another thing that I really like that they do narratively here. They kind of telegraph that it's coming, but then they do other things to distract you from the fact that they've telegraphed that it's coming. So, like, Victor's kind of like, I got a bad feeling about this. And then a bunch of things happen. Like, you go to a bunch of different places, talk to different people, encounter different things. So you kind of lower your guard. You forget that Victor had a hunch. And even when you have Gremio, like, looking at McDowell like, wow, you've grown up in bed. Like when he looks at you while you're asleep and he's like, "Ah, you've grown up, you no longer need me." Like there's still a few things between then and the prison. So you kind of have this feeling like even Chrono is like something bad is going to happen to Gremio. And you kind of have that feeling, but you're not sure. And you kind of start thinking about other things. There's other stuff that distracts you. And so I tried very hard. I hope that I managed to not seem as though I was building to one of the most emotional moments in not necessarily the most emotional moment in the game, perhaps the most emotional moment in the game. There are other emotional moments like that in the game and in the series especially. So be warned, we are playing a Suikoden game. And people are going to die and it's going to be tragic. But I was trying very hard not to telegraph on my part what was going to happen or why I knew the prison so well. But yeah, Gremio. Somehow there are people who don't like Gremio. I don't know what's wrong with them. They're like, he's too sweet. I'm like, no, he's just a nice person. But like there's this like profound loss of, and that's why we brought Pawn and Cleo, by the way. That's why we brought Pawn and Cleo to the prison, even though they don't talk because like there's not really space for it. As a person who knows what's coming, it's actually more satisfying. Even if it doesn't make a difference in the game, you want to have Pawn and Cleo in your party at that point. That's just what you do. But also we needed to level up Pawn. We do actually need to level up Pawn. But yeah, so you'll notice nothing's happened. The game is frozen. Not because like something's wrong with it, but because until I press the button, McDowell's not getting out of bed. He is laying in bed. This is usually when Gremio would come in and be like, "Young master, you need to wake up." But Gremio's not here. And McDowell is grieving in bed. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to walk around a little bit now. But it's very well done. Like, yes, it's kind of in some ways contrived that you've got these man-eating spores and there happens to be the one-way door and all of that. But you could explain those things in a way that makes sense. And also, like, I don't know, the rest of the game doesn't feel so over the top. So it works. Now look at this. We step out of our door and the rest of the household is here. Yeah, I think it may be people who didn't like mothery figures, but Pawn is not good with words. And I don't really blame him here, but that's a big emotion coming from Pawn. Also, I love Victor taking charge in that scene. So you don't know a lot about Victor, where he comes from here, but Victor knows grief. And he knows loss. So he steps up. He knows that somebody has to, and he steps up and he makes sure that things are okay. And he knows what he's doing. I love Victor as a character. He's a very good character. He's a very nuanced and complex character, and that's part of why I love him so much. And he's like this is, I love that this line right here is very, it's like both like, caretaking isn't the right word, but it's him showing compassion to you, but also being very businesslike. Like he wants to be good to you. He wants to be kind to you, but he also knows at the end of the day. So a lesser game would have decided that this would be the opportunity for comic relief where she's like, well, no, you owe me. No. What she says is this is actually some of the best. Like this, the dialogue is so powerful here. Just, I heard. Protect the life that Gremio gave you. Don't let his death be in vain. Just like protect the life that he gave you. Like just, so good. Yeah. No pressure. But Flick's like, oh, you have lost someone too. Flick is very hot-headed and a little bit immature. But he is a reasonable person underneath that. But yeah, so those are the characters that, the characters who know and have a connection to Gremio, to you. There's no music. Everybody else has kind of reset to normal. Yeah. So we've got no one in our party, but Gremio is no longer an option. Hey, I'm gonna do something that's gonna make you sad. So if, like, a character dies in an army battle or something like that, like Luke is constantly throwing himself at, their name will be grayed out for that too. But if a character dies in a plot scene, their name will be grayed out on the stone tablet of the Stars of Destiny. So you can see your other characters' information. You can't see Gremio's. Yeah. So, you want to go get Esmeralda? Esmeralda? Shall we do that? Where is she located? Oh, I didn't even check to see if he had the opal, actually. But he didn't. Somebody else did. Oh, I wasn't sure. I thought she was just a quick recruit. I wanted to show, well, here we go. Look at that. Look at that chrono. Yeah. How many spells did I have before Gremio died? Do you remember when I said that I think the soul leader of all the true runes, and you don't know any more of the true runes than this right now, Chrono, but I think that the soul leader is the true rune that I would least want. You don't really want any true rune. You really don't. But, you really do not want the soul leader. Where is Esmeralda? Is she in one of the towns? Is she in one of these three, right? Where is she? Oh, I need the opal. Okay, hold on. Hopefully I've got the opal. You don't want a true rune? No. Talking too much more about the true runes in the context of this game would be spoilers for the series at this point. But having a true rune is not a good thing. Hey, I think Flick does. It's not just that, like... Are they in the room? Oh, I don't get to... Okay, well, looks like we don't get to take stuff off of people. Because they're not in my party. Right? I thought I was solo. Yeah. Okay, so apparently I don't get to do that. So we're just gonna go hang out with Marie or something like that. And we'll take that later. But yeah, there are consequences to having a true rune. I don't think he did, Greg. I think he was far enough back in my party that I don't think he did. Hopefully he didn't. Yeah, no, apparently no Esmeralda because I don't think I have it in my inventory. Yeah, no, I don't. I think Pawn has it, but it might be with Flick. Don't think Romeo got it. Hopefully not. I think that games should de-equip your party members when they die in story-related scenes for you. So I guess that means no Esmeralda. I know it's Esmeralda. No, no, it's not like it's an immediate consequence to your body immediately physically. The true runes are. Are we okay with a little bit of true rune world building spoiler talk? If I proceed with caution? Because you don't really know a lot about the true runes at all at this point in the game. Like, you don't really understand exactly what they are even. You know that the Soul Eater is an important deal, but you don't even know that there are other true runes really. Like, you don't know what they are or anything. Oh. I was gonna just like look and see who was in here. Okay. Well, we did just save, so we're going to, we're just gonna sit here and have cool music, because I think it's almost shutdown time. But yeah, no, the true runes are not an overwhelming godlike force that consumes you when you touch them. Oh, I can refuse and then go recruit? Okay. We go to the castle. Lucan has this is what we went to go get Lucan for. He and Matthew have this in common. They were tired of the world. But they both saw that the wrongs in the world did not stop just because they removed themselves from the world. More important matters than your emotions. And it's funny because Matthew is actually a very emotional person, but he is able to turn his emotions off and take action and make decisions. The strategists throughout the series have different personalities, and I appreciate them. I don't think any two strategists, because there are, unsurprisingly, there are strategists throughout. Oh, hey! Who here has played Dynasty Warriors? Oh, right, Rock, okay. Did you know that Jie Liang is the historical figure that Shu is inspired by, just as Lu Bu is the historical figure that Luke of Light is inspired by? Both of the first two Suikoden games draw inspiration from history and literature. Do not fight Lu Bu. Unfortunately, Suikoden 2 makes that very difficult. You don't mess with Lu Bu, no you don't. Okay, Pawn has it. Alright, let's get the opal. There's the opal. We're gonna go recruit her. But yeah, so the true runes are powerful. Oh my god, thank you, Chrono. Yeah, well just, I mean, even the name, Jie, I know I'm saying it wrong, but it's Zhu, Shu, Luca Bright. I think that's really interesting. This is the one I want, right? So, where is she? Why Where is she? Is she like in the inn? But yeah, so the true runes have their own... Did I go to the wrong town? Where is she? They have their own agenda. And they will move... Okay, I did go to the right town. They will move everything in the world around your life to further their agenda. Kidnap for a ransom. Yeah, Luca Blight is the sort of character that would be completely ineffective in any game but a Suikoden game. But in a Suikoden game, he is incredibly memorable. I brought you the opal. Okay. There, I've recruited her. But yeah, so having a true rune will change the course of your life and make you follow the destiny that the true rune wants you to have. And as well as other consequences. Oh, can I get Kulon now? Oh, no. I'll get Kulon soon, though. An unreliable narrator for what? Yeah, so we're gonna go back home. We're gonna maybe sit for a couple minutes and then shut down. Let's go save. So you're in the Suikoden series, you were born under a star of destiny. I always have Victor in my party, so I don't see what he has to say normally. But yeah, so we are born under the stars of destiny, and specifically McDole here, McNugget McDole, is born under the hero star, the Tenkai star, the stars of heaven and earth. But so no, I think it's shown pretty plainly, apparently, and I trust, like, not to be telling at least some version of the truth, and it shows very clearly, I think, in the course of the games. Like, I have no reason to believe that the games as a whole have decided to lie to us for no apparent reason, and that we should disregard what everyone ever says about the true runes because somebody might be lying to you. I feel like the games themselves make it abundantly clear that the true runes are semi-sentient, kind of godlike-ish, completely alien to humanity things with agendas of their own, and that they will do whatever they want to destroy your life to accomplish what they want. So gaining a true rune is a curse. It's a curse. Almost every character who winds up losing their true rune is like, this is a relief, even if they like die immediately afterwards. It is a burden that one carries, willingly or not. So it's not like, whoa, sweet powers. I mean, I'm going off of what like Knot says. And events and occurrences throughout the series. So, I mean, all you have to do is look at what the Rune of Beginning does. Like, yes, I see. I don't want that. I don't want anything to do with that. And looking at the way that like, it's a nice detail because you don't necessarily realize at this point. It may be some time before you realize that you have a second spell with McDole, so you may not immediately understand that there's a connection there, but you do eventually figure it out over the course of the game, that there is that connection, and it's not that you leveled up. Whereas at this point you might think, oh, it's been a few levels since I last tried to cast a spell, I wonder when I got that, but you do eventually figure it out. But no, it's really good. It's a really good series. It's really powerful. It's not afraid to have consequences to things. And a lot of things that I think in another game would have felt more like maudlin come across as powerful and effective and very real. Like I said, Gremio sacrificing himself is a little bit ridiculous in a way. And the rest of the series, they settle into what they're doing more. They settle into the tone of what they're going for. Here, they're still a little bit caught, I think, in the trappings of a JRPG, so things are a little bit... Silly isn't the right word because it is very serious, but it's like almost a silly level of JRPG logic. And then by Suikoden 2, like, JRPG logic isn't really a part of the world. And a lot of things come together. So here you're kind of wandering through this world and you don't... I guess contrived is a good word for it. But here in Suikoden 1, you're wandering through the world like you don't know what any of the other countries are. You don't know what the true runes are. You kind of get like spoon-fed a little bit of information a bit at a time. But it feels like a self-standing game, which it kind of needed to be because they didn't know if they were going to be able to make the rest of the series, or specifically Suikoden 2 that they wanted to make. But it's funny going back and looking at it and realizing how relatively superficial your understanding of everything about the game is compared to what you wind up getting pretty quickly with the rest of the series, because there is such depth to it. There is lore to the world, there's history, there's like, we're here like arguing about what the true runes are exactly, and you wouldn't necessarily think that that's all in this game, because this game feels like a JRPG that's not afraid to go hard and go realistic in ways that most games don't, most stories don't. But it's not as exceptional and extraordinary as the second game. But yeah, so Gremio. Everybody should love Gremio, and I'm sorry that we just kind of like went off on tangents from that instead of really sitting with Gremio, 'cause I love him very much. But I'm pleased with this game. I'm glad it feels like it's actually holding up pretty well. It's been a while since I played it. But I think it's still, despite like the contrived moments and the JRPG silliness and things like that, it still feels like a very mature, intelligent game with outstanding characterization, really solid writing, and a lot of depth. And the series just gets like astronomically better in the sequel. I personally feel that the second game is the peak of the series, but I also really like 3, and I do really like 5. 5 almost was the best, but it also had some major weaknesses. I would like to play through 5 on my own, because when I saw 5, it was played through with somebody who tends to be critical of things in a way that I'm not necessarily as critical. So I'd like to see left to my own what I think of Suikoden 5. So maybe we'll do that. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me tonight. This has been a good time, a good experience. Yes, everyone in the US do vote. You've got a finite amount of time to do that. I have sent in my ballot. I should check and make sure that it's arrived. Yes, so next Tuesday. We should be streaming next Tuesday, and we may even be able to stream the Tuesday after that. We'll see. I guess we'll have to, we'll stream the Tuesday after that. I'm not 100% sure about next Tuesday, just thanks, Stover. Just because I will be moving over the next week and a half-ish. So I may decide that I can't stream because I have to prep to move. But I will keep you all posted, so follow on Discord. You'll get a notification of when I go live, and I'll just talk to people about, like, I'll keep you posted. Also social media and things like that. I will try to keep you all posted. But thank you so much for our new followers and our new friends for dropping by. Silk, I hope you'll come back because we have a lot of games in common and it'll be fun to talk to you about. Balder, thank you so much. If you were a lurker till the end, thank you for following. Welcome, welcome. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Try to stay warm if you're in a place that's getting cold, like it's getting cold here. And I'll see you soon. Good night.